ICE is a Department of Defense web application designed to capture and collect customer input for the specific use of improving services, customer services. This application is centrally managed by the Defense Information Systems Agency and is available to every organization within each branch of service interested and committed to improving customer service. The use of this application is sincerely embraced by MCOM, so much so it has designed its own MCOM ICE program and has published an ICE policy memorandum governing its oversight. The purpose of the ICE program is to improve MCOM services rendered to customers by using the web application as a mechanism for customers to provide feedback and input through ICE comments. These comments are, from the garrison perspective, an opportunity to engage in meaningful communication between the customers and service providers. It is an opportunity to engage in a constructive dialogue that leads to or results in positive change and improved customer services. Now, ICE comments come in various forms, but those comments that lead to positive change have three common characteristics. First, they are factual. They are succinct. They briefly describe the situation or experience, positive or one that needs improvement. They refrain from inflammatory comments. These inflammatory comments only cloud the real issue and make it more challenging to determine the potential root cause or causes. 2, these comments pertain to services that fall within the USAG Vicenza area of responsibility or authority. 3, and most important, they contain contact information, an email, a phone number, name. This small bit of information is critical and is the key which facilitates that constructive, meaningful dialogue between the service providers and the customers. In the event we receive comments that don't fall within the area of responsibility, the garrison forwards all comments to the appropriate organizations. If you submit an ICE comment through the garrison website, you will see at the bottom there are organizations, tenant organizations such as DECA, AFES, the Health Clinic, Dental Clinic, and the 509th, which have links embedded that will direct you to their customer service link and feedback mechanism. Now, there are prohibited uses of ICE. These include, but are not limited to, soliciting business, request for employment, making public announcements, distribution of spam, attempting to contact individuals not directly related to the service, complaining about employees, management, or spreading rumors, threatening to cause harm to others. In closing, you are strongly encouraged to submit meaningful, constructive ICE comments, which enable that dialogue to begin between the customers and the service providers, and that most of the time end in positive change. Thank you for your attention. Subject to your questions.
All right, Julie, I'm going to add a few things on this because ICE is very near and dear to my heart because one, all the ICE comments for the garrison do come to me, and so I get to see them all. And of course, all these things about the prohibited one, obviously they're on that list because someone at some point has done one of those, and that's how they made that list. So I do encourage people to use ICE to provide feedback, both positive and negative. And I encourage the positive because if we don't know we're doing something right, and that 99% of the community likes the particular hours or likes a particular service, we may make the mistake of listening to that 1% that makes a negative comment about something. So be sure to give the positive feedback as well, so we know that we're doing it right and we continue with whatever service or hours or that we have. I also really encourage leaving your name, because I have I call them my frequent flyers. There's a few folks out there who write an ICE comment probably once a week about the same topic. And we've addressed that comment. We've made changes based upon their comment because they brought up a legitimate concern. But I can't give them feedback because they haven't let me know how to contact them, and they keep submitting the same comment. And I'd like to give them feedback that, yes, we've taken your recommendation into account and implemented it, but I can't do that because they haven't left a contact number. So please, and then hopefully I don't get a nice comment about calling out the frequent flyers. But if you're those people, please leave your contact information so we can contact you. No one's gonna, you're not gonna be blacklisted. You're not gonna be denied services because you gave us an ICE comment. We just want to give you feedback on how we implemented the change. And now there's also some things that we just can't change for whatever reason, whether it's an Army regulation, an Italian or U.S. law, or a policy, or just a decision we've made on the utilization of scarce resources, that's not the resource we've decided to do. And I want to give feedback to that on why that decision was made so that you understand. You may not agree, but at least I can give the rationale of why we had to make the decisions we made. So I really encourage you to leave the names. That's all I'm going to say on that. And again, also, the ICE program does delete any vulgar words, the ones I'm talking about. So don't waste your time using the expletives because they all get X'd out. So think of other more creative vocabulary to describe your particular issue, because all I get, it looks like something that's been redacted. I get a paragraph, but then there's like 3 lines of it that are X'd out because there was some swear words in it. So it doesn't do any good to that. It doesn't add to your case. It doesn't add to your argument. There's other vocabulary that you can use that would be more appropriate for the ICE comments. So, all right.